Juliana pigs are considered one of the smallest mini pigs, but what unusual reason explains why breeders focused on their size? You might be staring at your spotted little roommate right now and wondering why nature, or in this case breeders, decided to give you a pig that looks like it was shrunk in the wash. Hold on to that thought because the answer will come later in the video. And trust me, it is not what you think. Now, as someone already living with a Juliana pig, you know these pets are nothing short of surprising. At first glance, they look like piglets that forgot to grow up, but then you realize they are full of personality, mischief, and cleverness. Your Juliana probably already runs your household like a boss. You may have thought you were the owner, but deep down you know you are the one who has been trained. From the way they nudge your legs for snacks to how they pout when you say no, Juliana pigs have mastered the art of human management. The Juliana pig, often called the painted pig, gets its name from its charming spotted coat. Many people say they look like the Dalmatian of the pig world. Neighbors who peek over your fence often do a double take. Wait, is that a pig or a weird spotted dog? You just laugh because your Juliana is not confused. It is everyone else who is. And honestly, watching strangers puzzle over your pet pig is half the fun. One thing you already know is that Juliana pigs may be smaller than farm pigs, but they are still hefty. Adults typically weigh between 40 and 80 pounds, which is like having a very stubborn toddler who never leaves college. Forget the teacup pig myth. The only teacup they will ever fit in is the size of a bathtub, but their size is what makes them manageable compared to their barnyard cousins. Housing a Juliana is part of the adventure. They cannot simply live in a corner of the house with a blanket. These pigs need their own space. A secure backyard with shady spots and soft ground is ideal, since rooting is part of their nature. Indoors, they enjoy soft bedding and especially love rooting boxes filled with safe materials. Owners often laugh that their pigs spend more time happily tossing toys around than kids spend on video games. Speaking of toys, enrichment is non-negotiable. Your Juliana is probably the smartest member of the family, and yes, that includes the dog who still cannot find the ball you just threw. Juliana pigs thrive on puzzles, toys, and training sessions. Many of them can walk on harnesses, learn tricks, and even use a litter box. While your dog is drooling on the carpet, your pig is busy showing off its IQ. One feature makes Juliana pigs stand out from every other miniature pig: their signature spotted coat. This trait, bred to resemble painted horses, gives them a colorful, one-of-a-kind look. No other mini pig variety has such a consistent pattern. Every time you snap a photo, you are capturing a living work of art. No wonder your camera roll is 90% pig pictures and 10% everything else. And then there is food. If your Juliana rules anything with absolute power, it is the kitchen. A balanced diet of mini pig pellets, vegetables, leafy greens, and the occasional fruit keeps them healthy. But you know from experience that if you leave the fridge open for even 2 seconds, your Juliana will march in like a grocery thief. One owner shared how their Juliana figured out how to open the fridge door, leaving half-chewed carrots and missing apples scattered across the living room like treasure from a pirate's raid. And when it discovered peanut butter, let us just say the pig won that battle. Dog and cat food are off limits, of course. Too much protein is dangerous, but Juliana pigs are clever enough to try stealing from the dog's bowl anyway. To them, anything the dog gets should also belong to them. Sharing is caring, your Juliana seems to say, while you explain for the 100th time that the dog needs dinner too. Living with a Juliana pig means laughter, chaos, and endless love. They are not just pets, they are entertainers, companions, and sometimes little pirates in spotted coats. Juliana pigs can learn tricks just like dogs, but what skill makes them smarter than many people expect? They can be litter box trained, walk on a harness, and even recognize shapes and colors. That is right, your pig is not just clever with food puzzles, it is practically an artist in training. Some owners report their pigs picking out specific colored toys when asked, which is both adorable and slightly intimidating. Imagine telling your friends, "My pig knows colors," and watching their jaws drop. Suddenly, your Juliana becomes the star of every gathering. Caring for your Juliana also means paying attention to grooming and health. Hoof trimming is a must because overgrown hooves can make walking uncomfortable. You probably already have a story about your pig giving you the stink eye during trimming sessions, as if you were the villain of the movie. Skincare is also important. Julianas can get dry skin, so keeping them moisturized matters. Coconut oil rubs are a favorite among pig parents, and your pig probably enjoys the massage as much as the shine it gives. Veterinary care care is essential too. Annual checkups with a vet who knows miniature pigs will keep your pet healthy. And while some pigs dislike the vet, you know that bringing a pig into the waiting room usually creates chaos in the best way. Suddenly, cats and dogs are forgotten, and everyone wants to meet the pig in the spotted coat. Most people think Juliana pigs stay tiny forever, but the truth is they live 12 to 20 years, often outlasting many dog breeds. As an owner, you already know your pig is not a short-term pet, but a lifelong companion. They grow with you through birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries, always demanding a slice of cake. Their longevity is one of the greatest joys of keeping them. These pigs are not just pets, they become part of your story. A decade later, your Juliana will still be sneaking snacks, grunting for belly rubs, and reminding you who really runs the house. In the last video, we talked about how Juliana pigs have a quirky way of staying cool that makes them stand out from other pets. Instead of sweating or panting like dogs, they love wallowing in mud or shallow water, turning their cooling habit into a playful daily routine. Now, Juliana pigs are masters of comedy. One owner shared how their pig discovered a child's toy chest, opened it, and started hiding apples inside like a personal treasure stash. Another described their pig following them into the bathroom and refusing to leave, insisting that personal space is a human invention, not a pig's concern. These little moments of mischief are what make them so lovable. Their personalities shine through in every interaction, from running to the door when you come home to snuggling on the couch to throwing dramatic tantrums when you are 5 minutes late with dinner. They remind us that intelligence and affection come in all shapes and sizes, even spotted pig shapes. Now let's go back to that very first question. Juliana pigs are considered one of the smallest mini pigs, but what unusual reason explains why breeders focused on their size? The surprising truth is that they were bred for companionship rather than farming. Unlike pot-bellied pigs or kuna-kunas, Juliana pigs were never intended for meat, only as affectionate pets. That is what makes them so unique. They are not a shrunken-down version of a farm animal. They are a breed created to share life with humans, and that is exactly what you experience every day with your Juliana. They are not just pigs. They are roommates, comedians, and best friends. They are the little spotted bosses who remind you daily that love and laughter often come wrapped in the most unexpected packages. So as your Juliana wiggles its nose and maybe tries to chew on your shoe while you watch this video, remember, you are not just an owner. You are part of the painted pig legacy. And let us be honest, you would not trade that for anything. Next up, did you know Kune-kun pigs once had a mysterious feature that puzzled early farmers and even influenced how they were named? This odd detail found dangling right from their faces is more than decoration. It has a fascinating history. Stick around to discover the surprising truth behind it.